through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Hold me close.
Much there for ADROIT. Also, they've already played in the group stages, and yeah, ADROIT lost, if I'm not mistaken, actually 2-0 to GEEK. But it was, I think ADROIT is one of the teams I've seen this tournament that can learn most from them. I've seen them be quite confident in saying, right, this is what we did wrong, this is what we have to fix, and it's fixed immediately in the second game.
I'm remembering that for now.
What, the comment?
Yeah, so if GEEK fan wins this series 2-0, then you have to eat your words.
No, I'll eat my word.
I'll have to eat my words
You'll
too.
have to finish the broadcast straight up. No, I saw this a lot with ADROIT with Fnatic. I think that's when I really
Oh yeah,
noticed
that
it.
series. Yeah.
ADROIT Fnatic was like ADROIT realized, this is what we're doing wrong, this is what we should play better, and fixed it.
And they realized it wasn't. There was nothing to do with the draft because they used the same first game they lost. The second game they used the same.
Used the same draft and
Yeah, they used the same draft.
which is very. It's not a dig to GEEK fan. We don't think that they're a bad team. It's more about ADROIT just showing a really good.
It's just about ADROIT, the team, how they function. Whereas for GEEK fam, they are more of like a team that likes to, like, from what I see, that the way they're drafting, they care a lot about countering maybe certain matchups, and they don't really look to like tick the boxes, because that kind of Dota maybe is not for them. They're more about like, we just trying to outplay you, because Carl is very, very high risk player. You know? He plays Dota like he's the only hero that can 1v5 in the game. That's how he plays it. So yeah, for that to work, you need the right composition for the draft, with having a win condition, a secure win condition. They always have a win condition. It's just the other. I don't really like sometimes the parts that they pick around the win condition, the slaves that they're using in that game. You know, sometimes I feel it could be greedy or it's weird, because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You know, sometimes the Dragon Knight support works, sometimes maybe it doesn't. So they are more inconsistent overall, I feel. But they do have, I do like the composition when I talk about it, because that you have a risky mid player, and then you have and you have a very stable and safe core player, carry player. Because there was this one game that we saw that someone was in trouble, and immediately he said bye.
Yes.
I'm good. He's not even trying to say. That's what you want to see, you know, when you look at your carry player. That's
Carl, on the other hand, is like, I'm running in, I'm coming to save you. Do not worry. So I agree. I think they have a lot of synergy.
5
as a team,
seconds
though,
remaining.
yeah. They've really showed that.
It's overall, like, I feel like the strategy that they are using.
See you later, nerds.
It's maybe not the most conventional, because they definitely think it work, because they are the ones coming up with the strategy. But from an outside point of view, it's not conventional. It's not so easy to execute, because it requires a higher level of skill. You're gonna have to make less mistakes or make none at all for those kind of lineups to work. But they can, they've shown they can. But it's just overall, I feel like at a high level game, like, how many times can you play so clean, right? There's gonna be a point where you're gonna make a mistake and you're gonna lose the game. So it's maybe not this game, but maybe it's the next game. It could be the game after.
10
You never know.
seconds
So
remaining.
it creates more inconsistency in your play.
And this is also a bit of a snowball effect, because you
5
lose that
seconds
game, it's like
remaining.
game you're not feeling as strong, as fresh, whatever.
Yes.
And then you try to get
Dire
the same thing
team.
again.
You might figure out, oh, this is the problem, but it is not, because your
Right,
game is
it's
so
hard.
chaotic.
Yeah.
The game is chaotic, right? So it's difficult to pinpoint what exactly went wrong.
That's a very good point from a coach's perspective. Or,
Yeah. Because like for me, when you're playing Dota, when you're making a team, it's more about like the long run. You know, maybe something that you're doing right now. Short term is bad, but long run is better for your team.
I think what's a lot about the chaos and
10
Geek Fam and ADROIT,
seconds
you can actually see in
remaining.
this picture. It's ADROIT, everyone's part of the same guild. Beautiful ADROIT.
5 seconds
They
remaining.
just pick whatever guild they wanted to, which is
That's the story of the game, right?
that's the story of the game essentially. But they actually have a lot of synergy within Geek Fam, as we mentioned. They actually play as a unit, so it's not an actual chaotic defeat.
So they are the team that has the first pick right now. They are on the Dire side. So
Radiant team pick.
AA Timber Bat
Okay,
Rider.
yeah, that's actually something they love playing, because they can play
And
the
there's
support.
no A in the game, so it's even more value to picking this hero
Radiant team
early.
pick.
And the answer immediately Crimstroke, which he... Okay. Avoids it.
That's nice, a very nice choice.
Right, because one brother is banned, so you get the other brother.
Now that's not the point, but
Well, no,
they have
sorry,
a flex pick.
because of a similar position, not because of the actual brother,
Dire
because
team
of the similar
banned.
role that they play. You understood my point.
Oh no! The Pugna! The Shamble! The Terror!
Actually, Void Spirit's pretty solid against Pugna, though, isn't it? To catch him and stop him?
But Pugna with Dragonite. I don't know, I just like Pugna.
Pugna's very solid.
Pugna is a very solid hero.
Play 5 Pugna, win your pubs.
Yeah, it is true. It is true.
He's turned into Pugna.
10 seconds
Max your ward,
remaining.
win game.
Max your ward. Just give
1 point nether
5
pass.
seconds remaining.
give your carry
Radiant
just a
team
bunch of
banned.
life. That's all you have to do.
And occasionally cast D-Crab on the nether. Occasionally if you need to.
You don't even need like many fingers to play the Pugna. Anyway, I like the pickup as you mentioned, but they do have some ways to deal with them. They can cut the lanes.
Yeah, but they didn't ban the Clockwork. They choose to ban DP, which is great against the DK, but now the Pugna is a bit
No,
more...
Clockwork is the first ban
Oh,
though.
10
already banned.
seconds
Oh
remaining.
yeah.
Well, pay attention to the
Yeah, now
draft,
it's my
Winter.
turn.
Now
Now
it
it's my
spites you,
turn.
huh?
5 seconds remaining.
There's a whole storyline to follow here.
Too much, so confusing. Story A ends up with story B, and then story B has the ending C and D. There's too many stories here. Lore stories,
Radiant team
my
pick.
my fish stories. Then there's this Majesty story, the king, the queen.
Yeah, but it's like when you really like Rick and Morty, you know, if you really enjoy this broadcast, you'll be like, oh yes, best thing I've ever watched in my
Right.
life.
So the replacement for Clockwork would be Earth Spirit.
Yes.
Nyx is not bad, but it's not so good against
Earth
the
Spirit
DK.
is much better.
Yeah, Earth Spirit is much better.
What else
But-
could you run that cuts?
You need a
10
hero that can
seconds
go in to kill the Pugna. Like
Like,
you should.
tiny, but I don't feel as strong.
It needs the same category of hero, but not as good.
Yeah, against
Dire
Pugna.
team pick.
Oh right, forgot that he wasn't banned. Earthshaker is better than the Tiny. I don't like the Earthshaker against Pugna.
I mean, it's a good hero, but I think against Pugna sometimes it can be
Radiant team
annoying
pick.
because when you're casting fissures, then you get hit by the ward, then you cannot blink. That's the annoying part about
Dire team
if you
pick.
jump in first with the echo, you already jump in, then it's fine, doesn't affect you. But it does mean that you have to be more careful when you're using the fissure in the team fights, because it will stop you from blinking into echo.
Pugna 4 and Bane 5, it seems.
Oh no,
Like,
Morphling Earthshaker.
we talked about the consistency of
Radiant
their
team
draft, man. They're not losing this first game. They want to make our bets a reality.
So we have Dragon, Wolf, Shamble Bones, and
No, he's from your nightmares. He's Atropos. He eats your dreams, and he's like a whole. He's the Freddy Krueger of Dota.
so that's actually the law, or you made it up?
No, it's kind of like, I mean, I don't know the
10
lore
seconds
exactly, but he is
remaining.
like a creature of your dreams, as opposed to like manipulate you in your nightmares. His spells are literally called
5
Brain Sap,
seconds
Nightmare.
remaining.
So they have the right kind of draft together. All those rejects together.
Oh, lore
I mean,
wise.
I don't know about the Dragonite, but Pugna, Bane, and like a
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have a genocidal maniac, someone that eats your dreams, that like a furry, and then Dragon Knight. Oh no,
So what do they need last? Another zoo hero, Beastmaster.
just for lore. Actually, Beast is pretty solid though. No?
You think I'm joking?
Yeah, no, Beast is pretty solid. Because he's pretty solid against Morph, gives you the push that you were looking for.
Just go with the Lycan. If they don't get Beastmaster, maybe they can get
Mars is available.
Mars is okay. Elsie is okay. Centaur fits more
Dire
zoo
team
lineup.
ban.
I don't love the LC because the LC has zero synergy with.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of that feels. Mars has more synergy with. But yeah, I don't know. I agree with the Beastmaster. I think it's interesting. Adroit maybe he thinks the DK is offlane. That's what.
Yeah. They don't. They are thinking of keeping the option that Morphling can go.
Sure. Because if Morphling goes against
10
DK, that's a
seconds
pretty
remaining.
solid match for Morph.
Oh, that's a juicy. Please give me
can't
that
do
lane.
anything.
Morphling said give me that
5
lane.
seconds
So does that mean that
remaining.
Geek Fam should force the DK in the off and then put mid laner that can beat?
Ideally pick a hero that can change the lane so they don't get abused.
What do you have? It's bad against Morph. Because DP is banned.
Dire team pick.
Yeah, but
What the
Beastmaster
hero?
just fits the. He just fits the line. I mean,
I know, but he's not a flex. I mean,
you
I
could
guess.
make him a flex. You could.
I mean, it has been done.
Could.
Amber Seb used to play mid. One of the best Beastmaster out there, together with Fata back.
Or you could also consider running the Pugna as a mid hero.
Yeah, I guess. And Pugna against
Yeah, you do
Morphling is-
Pugna.
10 seconds remaining.
Great.
Radiant
Then you pick
team
another,
pick.
Rubik a hero.
Venomancer.
Venom. So who's?
That's kind of flex as well, though. To
Yeah, you can change your lanes, and Venom is great against Morphling in the lane. So
Yeah.
that's great. That's the kind of pick you want.
That's really solid pick, actually. This is the kind of things that Geek Fam does take advantage of, right? The surprise picks, the flexibility, the out of the box
Yep.
thoughts.
So who is the hero that ADROIT is looking for? Void Spirit could be off, could be mid.
10
Yeah.
seconds remaining.
But it is
5 seconds
like them.
remaining.
Underlord's pretty solid.
because there's no tide, they already banned tide. Underlord are usually the go-to heroes since Lycan. The other one is Bristleback, but I think Bristol's not so good here.
No, not against.
Yeah, I
Pugna.
prefer the Underlord because you need someone that can be the front line, defend your towers, and buy time for the Morphling Earthshaker to come online. Because
Hidden
once,
Malice can top.
once that comes online, you know the game is yours. But
Wait,
but someone needs to buy the time for you.
the way to be like it is with Zona in general. So Underlord carries that with Firestorm.
Yeah,
That's what
and
Monkey can
the
do.
Uber, get away when the wolf
You can also
is
pick.
there.
You can also pick the monkey actually as a. Both the hero against Lycan can really go in and lane, beats the DK as well, so it's pretty solid laning
I mean,
stage.
the issue is like if you put the monkey mid, Pogna is gonna have a good time against you. I feel like,
the option is
and you hate Veno as well.
but you just run the DK, or sorry, the monkey wherever DK goes or whatever.
That could be
Lycan goes.
possible. Yeah, because monkey is very good against. It's just the how you get past your lane.
Your laning
phase
stage.
is the tricky part.
Yeah. See what Detroit is. Yeah, this music is very epic, by the way. It's making me.
I don't hear the music. No, I hear the music. Never mind.
What? That was such a blatant lie. It's, we'll see
Triggered.
what Detroit thinks about.
Triggered. Sorry, I trigger you.
Go ahead. Select your heroes.
So they are choosing for much more because Underlord is like a weaker lane, so they are going for they want to go for a stronger lane
Not
and
against
more
Lycan though.
more team fight.
You think Underlord's a weaker lane against Lycan? I think it's a Lycan.
Yeah, you can beat the Lycan easy. Yeah, that's true also. But Underlord is generally a weaker laner.
Yes, I agree with that. Point.
Just not in this scenario.
Yeah. That's what I'm seeing. It's like Mars has, I guess, more kill potential early than an Underlord, for example.
Yeah, it's a much more active hero.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, when you're looking to buy time for Morphling, it's not just about attacking and going for kills, you know. I feel like defending towers is also a part of the game where you can buy a lot of time for the Morphling and Earthshaker to get to the point where they want to get.
10
The Mars pick
seconds
is telling me
remaining.
that, yeah, he's also kind of like a tower defender because you have team fight with the arena, so you're using your hold your towers. But I think overall, just maybe a little bit not so good against the Lycan because I feel like he doesn't really bother the Lycan as much as Underlord in the team fight.
I want to see what people think of this matchup. We got the GG bet odds for Team Android and Geek Fam, and where you guys can go check out these odds down at a GG bet. Remember that if you're gonna bet, you have to bet.
Thank you. Thank you for reminding us every day, every series, every game to be
Responsible as possible. And if you want to be responsible with your vote as well, you can for your MVP of this tournament to give him a brand new Mercedes-Benz. And if that's not enough to convince you to do that, here's a wonderful trailer that will showcase the wonders of Mercedes-Benz.
My thank
And we're back. Geek Fam versus Adroit. The last best of 3 of today. And it's having a lot of things going for it. Because whoever loses this game will be eliminated from this tournament.
Time for your lives. The game of
Better luck next time.
your life.
Yes, it's for the Are you going to be doing something?
See you later,
Getting
nerds.
the prize pool or not?
It's not about the prize pool. Nobody likes losing.
It's true. It's about the
Nobody-
dignity. It's about
nobody likes
staying in the
losing.
tournament. It's about the honor of competing in a tournament made by ESL, sponsored by such great brands as G Fuel, Mercedes, GGBet,
Yeah, haven't you
and
heard?
Intel.
Haven't you heard? Why do you want to play Dota? And why do you want to win Dota? Everyone will tell you, I just hate losing.
Nothing
The
touches
urge
the
for
heart like
winning
that.
the game. The motivation is all about hating to be on the losing side. That's where motivation's from. The desire to win and not to lose.
My motivation comes from the victory in a can from Game Fuel. I just drink a bunch of that, and it motivates me to win every single match.
30 seconds to
Sure.
battle.
That's people find the motivation is different ways. Who are you to judge me, right?
Everyone has their own thing to get their motivation.
Exactly. And Game Fuel is a great way to do so.
Feature.
Shepard, I think, is dead here. They might have enough damage. No, that's Shepard is actually getting away. The Spirit Monk's avoided. He fairy fires and fights back. Jeffer's not afraid of your onslaught. Jeffer is gonna outrun you. The Earthshaker's chasing after him, hoping to make this into a kill. The Phasia will hit the juke. It's not good enough. But they
That's
already
bad.
got the first.
That's
So-
bad. That's really bad because now he doesn't have feature for the wave. He can't block the quick wave.
Oh, and they also lost.
Oh, that
They
is
gave it to Lucky.
that is very big deal. Like not having the feature for the wave is a very big deal for the lane.
Oh, Boomy, the greed go over you.
I don't blame him. He was so annoying just now.
Nothing
I mean, the
touches
fact
the
that he caught
heart.
that, Fairy Fire has the Spear of Mars coming out to stop the Spear of Mars from killing him, and he got the kill thanks to that.
That's a little bit tilting.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
it was a very good play. So we're talking about this matchup. Is it completely free for the monoplane? Or do you win the early levels of DK? Probably, yeah? No?
Maybe it was just the first. I think once you get the first 3 or more, you just win the lane.
Yeah, I think.
The lane is over.
But you can't kill the DK just out.
You can kill if you have friends. If you bring friends.
Oh, right, sorry.
TP. Don't forget to use your friends in Dota.
Or in general, use your friends, guys. That's what friends are for.
Everyone is telling me. If you play Dota with friends, you lose your friends.
That's true. I've lost a lot of friends playing Dota.
So the Shaker's gonna second wave, the third wave here. So just trying to force the. I mean, I feel like Lycan doesn't really care about this, you know. You like the taunt.
I love that taunt. Wonderful. Last on their tower fine. He has regen, so he doesn't care about tanking this. But they need to give some farm to block. That's the point of playing a Mars. Okay, they get in the bottom lane though. Free kill. They're gonna be playing a.
Dire's top
And it's
tower
not-
is under attack.
Hey, look at all their HP. They lost so much
I
HP
repeat
from that.
myself.
And they also swap the lanes. Mac is playing the safe lane.
Yes.
Oh, I actually just noticed.
What Morphling was made? What do you think, Matt?
No, I mean, I thought it was the other Mac was playing the Morphling mid.
Oh,
I didn't expect him to change the lanes. I mean, the player playing the lanes.
Again, I guess the heroes like Void Spirit and Morphling, you probably want people that are more comfortable, right? In those heroes.
Yeah, but I always go back to the discussion where a lot of players,
They can't play the other lane.
they're not very comfortable going because mid. We always talk about mid being the hardest role in the game. You know, it's very difficult. You need to be specialized to play it decently. You know, top level, but decent. If you are willing to change the lanes for the sake of a better matchup and not change the players playing the heroes, you need to at least play at a reasonable level for it to be worth it.
What was that matchup to watch? Those Moon, Suko being a carry?
Remember, yeah.
Talk.
Yeah, if you don't have that is comfortable with the role, it doesn't matter if he plays the matchup well. You're just still gonna lose the lane.
I think Matt is going to die here. Finally has level 3. Means the damage is starting to pile up. Venomous Gale level 2, super impactful. And he's going for the build that you love, the 2-2-2 build. As a lane domination.
Don't jinx. Then he goes Wands the next level.
Oh, he's gonna go. You don't.
Jinx.
I would bet on it.
On GG.
You can indeed. but responsible. Don't bet on stupid things like player builds, because you will never win them.
So right now, state of the laning phase, Lycan is
I think.
no way they kill him. Lycan is not getting more CS than the Mars, but overall he's still happy with the amount he's getting. I don't feel like he's getting pressured too much.
Yeah, he's going for Necro 1 as well, so I was gonna just put farm as well.
Dragon Knight is actually leading. Wow, he actually has 5 more denies.
This is because of the mid effect you were talking about.
Yeah, he's not a mid player, so he's getting bullied in the lane.
And Carl is a fantastic lane. We've talked about how much he loves this. And he's like, oh, I can bully a carry? Let me show him.
Yeah, he's actually
He's
precisely that kind of guy. Whoa, they're putting their mid.
I'm gonna show
Bring
him
it
why
up.
mid is hard.
I'm gonna teach him why you should not come mid in your lane.
That does sound like something Carl would do. He's even dominating the rules by himself. He guesses correctly. In the bottom lane, they might get a kill here against Shepard. No, CML. Surprised by the Venom, who did go for the 2-2-2.
Why are you so proud of that?
So happy. Because you said I would jinx them, but it's a lie. Because Cuckoo knows.
Yep, Cuckoo knows.
I do find this is the best build on Venom. Also, I'm a Venom player, you know that.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm a disgusting person.
I'm not going to, you know, put more salt in your wounds if you already admit you're a
Dire's
disgusting
bottom
player.
tower is under attack.
Can't beat the guy who's beating himself.
Oh yeah, that's
That's the point. That's the strategy. Lycan is recovering nicely though now. His laning was going a bit, yeah, but now he's matching the morph eventually, so it's not bad. He's beating Mac as well, so he's kind of happy with his look down.
Yeah, and Lycan is the faster pace hero, so he's gonna easily react.
Another attempt. That Venom skill makes it impossible. Grimstroke is actually not playing here. I don't think Simo's playing badly, but part of the way that you leap is the ink swell, right? Getting close to the enemy, and you can't do that with a scale. Is stopping every time you do it.
And Void Spirit has level 6. I mean, that's the only way I think they can use it well. Like the laning is gonna be very hard because
Look
you're
at
up
his
against
level.
you're up against a Venom. But I think overall, the Radiant lineup is gonna come online when they have more levels. Whereas the Dire lineup, they are very good in the early laning phase because the Venom partner, they are actually strong heroes in lane. So the Radiant has to just chill, wait for this timing to be over and get their levels. Once they get their levels, then it's time to shine. I think the Mars is probably the Mars and the Void Spirit is the two of the most important ultimates they're gonna have to win until they can complete something they have. Lycan level 6.
The Dire's bottom
5 and a
tower
half,
is
yeah,
under
almost
attack.
level 6. Level 1 never.
Okay.
You want to gank like maybe the Morphin if possible to get his tower.
Yeah. I mean, you can get bottom as well.
Yeah, bot will actually most natural rotation because the Venom is actually wrecking his lane. But the mid lane is also because it's a Dragon Knight lane, right? If you go to his lane, you get a kill, you get a tower. Oh, another miss spear,
Oh, what a vision.
but there's no spear.
Yeah, that's true. They have to try to. Oh, well play. Well play, Wacky.
I see special
Of course he knew it.
Because he's Pokemon, he's too good. Actually, I'm very impressed by it. I think he's always play.
Bias cast.
Yes. I forgive. Sorry. I shouldn't compliment.
Complete that and get.
You're also biased.
Yeah.
So it's a never win.
I mean that's what you get when you step into the realm of casting. There will always be disputes among certain parties.
I feel like this is becoming more about you, mate, than your person. It's no big deal. You do you, Winter. I support you. Carl,
No, you didn't support me. You threw me under the bus the last game. You threw me under the bus. I thought we were teammates.
we are, and that's what teammates
But
do in
only
Dota.
this game we are big game outcome.
No, teammates do this in Dota all the time. One of us plays the support, one of us plays the carry. I will throw you under the bus.
Right, here comes the level 6 Monkey Boys. I have to use your angel.
That was a bit of a misplay by Nico, though. Wasn't even too advanced there. He wasn't really calculating the levels too much, and Max just
He didn't see the box grade. Get 6.
yeah, that was a bit of a mistake.
It's too greedy. Like Venom.
That's what Cuckoo does, though, often. Cuckoo he would slate forever.
Yeah, he's not contented, and because the support is not there, it's a bit like Dazzle, right? You need You need support. You need a body in the lane with you all the time.
They try to put more, but this is a bit.
Like, should be TPing somewhere to move. He has an ultimate. Wait,
Yeah, he's TPing mid. Oh no, he's too
you lied.
He's lied. Talking about so kind of a bust. The tape shift is still available on Raven. They can't cancel his TP. It is the difficulty of going Necros first. You don't have a stun to cancel his TP, so you don't have the damage. You don't start with shape
I've never
shift
seen
or help.
Radiant's structures
away.
looking so
Yeah, but I feel like
fortified.
sure you don't have
Dyer's
the
top
helm to
tower
get
is
the
under
end
attack.
snare or the central, but the necrobolt does help you push faster.
And more faster.
Yeah.
I'm not experienced in the build. I'm just pointing out the.
Dyer's top tower is
Because
being
in
attacked
CIS
like
actually you always see
nobody's
help
business.
first. And in STA you
Which
see
one? The helm is better in the lane. You want to dominate better in the lane,
Yes.
but necrobolt is just better.
Oh, but yeah.
Either you're buying for the helm helps you to
Radiant's middle tower is
I would
under
argue that helm
attack.
also helps you get more kills. If you get rid of the helm,
Yeah, I can
Radiant's
see
bottom
that.
tower.
I can see that, but it
My,
slows
oh
your.
my.
But it's
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
and Bane.
you can run. You can't run. You also can't hide. In fact, you can't do anything like
Dyer's
that.
top tower is under attack.
Expanded. So right
It's not
now,
bad for a fight.
Lycan is free reign right now. He has more for thinking about whether he should defend the top tower or he wants to go for the other tower. Outpost even. They have two outposts right now on Dire. Raiden has to try to get one right away.
Dyer's structures are fortified. Magic
No one is
at work.
defending this side,
Dyer's
so it
top
should be a
tower is
1-for-1
being
exchange.
attacked like nobody's business.
Okay, they don't seem to want to right now. Like,
If the Bane didn't die, he would have a chance of defending this out.
because Bane can kind of sacrifice himself to see if he can
Yeah.
get the outpost and it's
You're
fine.
just willing to die. And
For your team.
for the outpost, it's just it's too worth it. It's too important. The outpost.
Especially the first time.
That's the thing about like the game right now. I feel like impacts how the game is going to be played.
Dyer's top
This
tower is
outpost
under
being so
attack.
important. That's why you need to do well your lane in order for you to have control on the outpost.
Very specific timings as well. Like you can't play a draft that doesn't
Dyer's
go
top
according to those
tower
timings.
has
Because
fallen.
you have to get him at 10
It
minutes.
has a very huge impact on how the game is being played because of that.
In my opinion, should change the experience thing to make it
I'm
good.
not sure. I think it's a nice idea, but it's just there's too much. They've already nerfed it so many times, but it's still too important in the game, you know.
I agree. I would like it if they were just TP points from map control, to be honest. I think that would be
Without giving it.
without giving an experience.
Or if you control both outposts, it gives you access to neutral items. You can buy them, maybe. But if you,
Oh, something like that, like a special boost to that. Yeah, sure, I can see
if
that.
you don't have the outpost, then you cannot buy it. But you need to buy it. It doesn't come free.
Okay, I'm starting to think that you might be Ice Frog.
Dyer's top tower
Creating
is
an
under
idea.
attack.
Yeah, starting
Must
to.
I repeat myself?
Okay.
For me.
My doubt's set.
Just because you, then you have to.
Because your idea was
Everything
like is.
yeah.
Well, no, because I just called you Ice Frog. That's the ultimate compliment. He's the person I revere above everyone else. My parents always got mad at that. Why don't you love me? Why do you love Ice Frog more?
Dyer's top
Did you make
tower
DOTA
is
dad?
being
No.
attacked like
Shut up.
nobody's
So
business.
Raiden has pushed the wave out, so they're going to TP back and smoke and take back their area. Are they going to go bot or are they going to go rush? They're running mid. They're trying to get. They have the arena back, so they want to fight. Does he have a dagger? No.
You don't have. Are you trying to surprise him because you don't have time?
This is hard. Though. This is very.
Because like this, you always
should-
should start below. I mean, is it worth this move for a 4?
Not really. Wait, no. Die is not gonna give you.
Yeah,
No way. There's no way that you can.
Counter-attack with a shapeshift. Oh, he doesn't have a target point. They can fight this
Nice
further.
soul bind.
Nice soul bind. Nice to play around with the Lycan here. They stop the Void Spirit. The Lycan can't run freely because he's been leashed. But Venom,
Good.
Cuckoo.
It's very good for the
There's a
die.
little Cuckoo play. Oh, I will go for it, but the high ground.
He's gotten a lot better on being this nowadays. I mean, I agree.
But he still has his aggressiveness.
He
I like
used to be that because he's a mid player.
I like that. I think Cuckoo style is a wonderful style. I just need to turn the aggressive.
He has already toned it down, like across
Yeah.
the. Still not perfect, but he's getting there.
Don't misinterpret that by flame. I do like this one a lot. Especially as an
That's why they're your favorite team, yeah. Double K, double aggression.
don't. That was. Don't, you were so close to something horrendous. I like Geek Family. If you made it to the playoffs in this tournament, you're great. In fact, if you made it to this tournament alone, you're fantastic. You're in my heart. Free out of Rift TNC, you might have not made it this far, but you're a great team nonetheless.
You covered all your bases. Good
Yeah,
job.
really, you really did. Yeah, I can't be safer than that. So right now, what's the plan for Adroit to regain back?
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Waterman,
attack.
room for Waterman to farm. That's your priority number one.
Water.
First would be Waterman.
Radiant's
thought you meant like the
bottom
water
tower
pump.
being subjected to extreme violence.
How do you create this room for the like what will be your plays here?
They have to move top, or they have to attempt to defend the bottom area for the Morphling to farm. But right now, I think it's difficult for them to engage in the bottom area, so probably they have to push the wave out and try to go top. The Void Spirit has to... He has to go with the, I think the Shaker and the Grim. Three of them have to go.
Dire's middle tower
But no,
is under
Dire is
attack.
the one smoking and they're trying to
I
hunt
feel
down
like
the
a
Morphling. They
broken
know that the
record.
Morphling is the win condition. They do not want him to farm. Lycan has wolf form.
Dire's
they see
middle
him.
tower
This
is
is
under
he's
an
in a very
extreme stress.
No, but the tank is really good actually. Matt is actually joining in to get a free kill on Wipe. What is he gonna do? They control the dog perfectly, just need one last hit and the trick. Goodbye to Raven. Then for now, CML survives the Wolves finishing off, but it's okay, Yard is with the position of the enemy team. Alone, they miss the spear. He gets the push still, thanks to that. This might allow Carl to allow some damage, but he realizes this is a good engagement. He has to run away. Jeff has already been decimated. Geek Fam. He thought they were the Hunt, but they turned into the Hunt.
They didn't have the numbers when the fight initially happened. I'm not sure where the DK was, but it was very, very late to the fight. I feel like whenever the Lycan has wolf form, there is actually no way that Raiden can actually fight into the Lycan with a significant... They will 4 to 5k behind at that point. And now it's going to turn to a very even game. I felt like DK should have been there for the fight. Let's see what happened. Where is the DK? So DK is running. Oh, he's so far away.
Very far away.
He's very far. He's running back to the lane. He's
like
running to the lane to farm the creeps. That was the problem. That he went to the wave, and then right now his team is running towards there. That's how important is this fight.
You know, like the Spirit, sorry, the Arena blood into the Soulbind.
Yeah, but I felt like there's actually no way that the DK doesn't come to this fight. Like if the Lycan revolve around the Lycan. If Lycan says I want to go with the wolf form, you gotta go with him.
I agree.
He is the boss. Like if you're 50-50, like one guy doesn't want to go, the other guy is going, this is gonna happen. You must remember, you have a time limit on your draft. You know, you're against a Morphling.
Yes.
Morphling does.
Again.
This is really bad. Right? Like the Morphling rush, like you can play the game from like 5-7k behind. You know, like you can come back.
Yes, really. We've seen
If the game is even and Dire has no advantage, it's like it's close to GG. So they have to be. If they make one more mistake, the game is over for Dire. They have to be very careful with how they are approaching the game next. And now Shaker has a big dagger.
They took a deep breath right now. He's okay. This play against Mars might. No, it's just he has way too much. And Bulk, he's gonna use the Arena blood.
Why they're so split up? They have one guy, the Pangna's at top, two guys mid.
They're starting to lose the coordination like XM usually has.
They're
We're
losing
this in the draft.
They're losing the coordination because they made a couple of like serious errors. But I felt like the intention was correct. They were making the right play. They were just not on the same page when the Lycan decided to fight on the ramp there.
And the problem with this is now you start to doubt. You know, you need to talk with the team, but you're gonna know the game.
And it
hard.
affects your decision making.
Exactly. Yeah, the confidence in your team.
So Lycan decides that he still wants to push. This is the right thing. He has to pressure, but
In fact,
Bob has no
withheld.
so this might be a difficult fight for them right now. I think the arena is very important, like you mentioned in the fight. He needs to cage the Lycan. If you cage the Lycan and his books and the wolves, that's great. Then you take on the other heroes and you try to eliminate the Bane, the Pangna first.
I agree. We're gonna have it soon though. It's not really the longest goal. Look on him for. Yeah, it's 30 seconds.
There's still some opening.
Okay, they're still opening. You're
They're
right.
smoking with the dagger and the shaker. Do they have a vision here? Observe.
Oh, they're gonna do a little wrap. Very good. It was easy to eliminate two enemy. Oh, the wolf is running away. And the wolf is running away. He's not stuck by the wall right now. The Morphling though, right there. He gets caught. He's in a shift in time. And the wolf got a free kill because of that. That's fantastic. That's what they were looking for, and they realized this is enough. They just got a very lucky break.
Oh, the morphing just got a little too cocky there. I think they already had them on the run. It was the right thing. He jumped in, but
He got surprised with the stuff.
he needed to morph strength when he. I think it's okay if he wants to jump in there, but he needs to just morph strength.
Yes, because Dragon Tail could have come
Yeah.
out.
I think it was correct for them to the other morph strength.
Yeah, the initiation comeback was great, and then the more was our shaker just.
Still win the game.
But GEEK Fam just got given an out with that. Oh, cool. Again, actually, this is a surprise that Arena blood again used to be more stars for nothing. This rotation by GEEK Fam though, they think they want to fight this apparently. I mean, Valk is still poisoned from behind.
Wait, what?
I think everyone's TPing out though. No way!
Radiant's middle
No
tower
way!
is under
Fuck!
attack.
You
I
just
have
broke
no
your
reason
legs.
to lie
Your
about
ankles are
such
broken.
things.
Yep, your ankles are broken. They take Cuckoo for free, and Morphing's gonna be farming.
Was Goku supposed to be
Amazing.
baiting there? Was that the idea? Because that's their dead lane, right?
Yeah, it's a dead lane.
TP there.
Yeah,
help
if
kill.
they dive you under the tower, sure, go ahead.
Yeah,
Be my guest, you know, if Raiden wants to do that, the banner would just gladly take it. But because he was last hitting in the lane, then it became very hard for them.
Yeah, I see that.
I mean, these are the things that you need to identify, you know, when you are thinking about, are you in the right area? Are you doing the right thing? These are the small things that could cloud your judgment, make you think that, oh, are we actually doing the wrong thing? They all affect your confidence. So it's very important to know what you do like in between the games, you know.
It would
Talk about
appear
features like
Radiant's
this.
top tower is under
These are
attack.
all very important phases for teams to get better.
Dyer's bottom
Bane
tower
is trying to
is
set up there,
under
but it's
attack.
quite difficult. So near the tower. I think if he gets the sleep, I don't think you even want to engage on that. It's more like just poking and prodding, you know. You're trying to fish over TPs, over commitment. Morphing's here to fight with his axe.
Okay, so now you're... what level is Morphling right now? Okay, so he still doesn't have... Oh, he just got the talent.
No, he already has.
full morph.
He already has the talent.
Yeah, but you need the full morph. You need level 18 to get the constant morph.
Yeah,
Because now it's 100 seconds cooldown on that.
that's actually a very big deal. That's correct. Like play. Here comes the wall.
Shapeshift, double fissure though. Stops him. And again, the dog's in the kennel. What are you gonna do, Raven? They just ignore him. They go for the Dragon Knight and they might go for the damage is knocking. BKB saves. They get it well. And now, it's time for them to put some pressure, but in goes the morph. And they shift in time. But they would have some vision. And he actually he did. But he's just been too Morphling and his whole team with him. And it's only match versus the world. And GEEK Fam just played another great team fight, giving them another fresh air here.
Yeah, it was a very well played team fight where we saw the with the Lycan Randy, he created the diversion, he created the space, and it was very easy for the Bane and the Armor. They were doing so much damage on the high ground. Most of the high ground on the right. It was very difficult for the Radiant team to initiate. The Radiant team did not have any advantage in that fight because it was all on like flat surface, it was on a low ground. They didn't have a defender's advantage there, so it wasn't really. I felt like it wasn't really smart for them to, or it wasn't ideal for them to fight as a defender because you don't get any advantage. And look at the fight here; it's a flat surface, so you don't get any advantage. Tower, but look at how far they are running away. There's two fights. The bottom fight where you see the two support smoke, the Pangla and the Bane. They're gonna go in right now. They're gonna do a lot. The DK doesn't die from the Mac and the BKB, even though it was a pretty decent echo stand, but. The Pugna and Bane just, with that spell, just winning the fight here with the Grave, the Netherward, the D-Crab. They just couldn't fight after that. They needed to fight around with the arena. Like if you arena, you have to do something to kill them. Like they need to be together. But it's not that easy in that position because it's very hard for them to connect together. That's why it wasn't a very ideal place for them to fight.
Yeah, it's true. Like that seemed like at first, a priori, it seems like that Echo Slam might turn around the fight, but they realized at that point you don't have the damage to bring anything.
Because that area is very hard. Sure, you're the Earthshaker, you have Blink, right? You can go in, but what about the rest?
Yes.
They don't want to go near that because it's very near the high ground where the Dire team, the Dire team are on the high ground, so it's very hard.
And I want to say that in that the team fight as well, I think that Jeffer, particularly in Kuku's position, is really good because thanks to them, the Dragon got saved. Arena blood, so they knew this time. Kuku's smart enough from the last team fights. In fact, Jeffer's mechanism saved the DK there to some degree. It made him a non-valuable target.
Another smoke. They need to take the high ground. They have to take the high ground to have advantage here.
Okay, I'll this one. Okay, that's anyway. Yeah, shapeshift's available. Another fissure. And the arena. So many walls stopping the Lycan, but Fox still goes down. DK cares not about walls. He's a dragon, simply flies over them and blinks through them. And with that, the tower
must be very
But
pleased
in this
with
context, it
themselves.
was too late not to say. I don't care if it was Dota accurate.
Singular
It's
entity,
lore
singular
accurate, so
pronoun.
I'll take it. Do you think dragons blink? That's not something that they do. Nobody blinks in fantasy. They teleport. Take the Roshan for free now. Smoke though to turn it. They have to. They have Echo Slam. They do not. Oh, they do. They do. Sorry.
They have Echo Sam.
And they have. That's a pretty big. And no arena.
Does he cast the morph already? Or he just doesn't have it?
It's 100 seconds. Yeah. Stuck in the crevice. There's a secret. Plus the heal. Taking a fair amount. He's staying. The beam jumps good, but no, it's cancelled. Thanks to the double.
The Hydra.
Instead, find the Earthshaker. Kill the person the morph can turn into. You've already murdered the morph because of a neutral creep. He waveformed up into the high ground and died to the neutrals.
Even the neutrals doesn't. You disgusting. Not deserved. Disgusting.
It was mostly because Venom's poison sting.
Yeah, that's actually
Fallen
we
foul
how many percent?
30%.
Yeah.
Oh.
30%?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Vessel and
And it's next with the point.
yeah, the Vessel. Yes, Vessel and the Poison Sting.
And poison stick, but the poison stick stuck with one another as well. Not
Yeah. Half. So it's 45%.
no, the damage is half.
Oh, the regeneration.
No, it's how it adds is with the weird Dota mechanic. It's not like fully.
Oh, okay, I get what you mean. I'm sorry that I judged you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say Spanish math. That's the comment of the cast. Nah, Cuckoo's really. I mean, that's why I love the Cuckoo versus. Sorry, the Venom versus Morphling. And here we see what the people are thinking about the match. The odds have slightly changed. And whether you can now go check the odds yourselves and GG bet. Still time. You can still participate.
Yeah. I mean, you see GEEK fam, like, why they are a strong team right now. They made a backfight like what 10 minutes ago. Like they ran up the ramp. They were supposed to win with the timing with the Lycan, but the Dragon Knight was win. But it didn't stop them from playing the game. You know, they didn't. I didn't even feel like they got
Radiant's
affected by
bottom
that
tower
big
is
mistake,
under
even though
attack.
they are on like a timing lineup.
Has that
They just,
ever been cause
we
for
could
celebration?
play together. So just wait for the next cooldowns to do the next move, and here we are. They have a 10 minutes later. Just a sign of a good team, you know. The mental game is as important as the game itself.
Yeah, I was surprised because GEEK fam there was a moment where they seemed to lose it and they just kind of recompose themselves, which is. I mean, it's a lot of to be said about the team.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, you're right. Right now for ADROIT, it's very important for them to just one more fight. They have to defend the high ground with and hopefully the Morphling can get one more, so that they can try to. He's the only hope right now. The Morphling and the Shin.
I don't like BKB now. That's gonna maybe help him out in these team fights. He didn't go for this break. I want to finish now. I'll start harassing the BKB. The towers fall. Quick one.
They have trying to swarm and go from behind. Yes. If they don't go from behind, how are they gonna bypass?
If he comes back, there's no more anyway. There is no partner, so the buyback is not even that effective. And this might just be game here. You have all of them. You can get it easily. No arena, only spear. Still available for you. And the tank is when you, as I mentioned before, has been torn to
Radiant's middle barracks.
and I think this might be
Radiant's middle barracks.
The Lycan is just he's too creative. Yeah.
really just a monster.
But I feel like if you're caging the wolf and you're not killing the wolf, then it doesn't really matter in the fight scene because she's duration out your cage on the arena.
I also think that the problem there to some degree is the DK existing because if you cage the wolf, you kill him in time. You can't kill with DK, that's not possible. And being so tanky makes it difficult to play with. Is Mac going to die here? He just spells poison, takes a little Yep.
Very, very well executed game by GEEK fam.
I told
Some
you in the beginning.
small hiccups, but they didn't let it affect their game. They moved on and reset.
I said it in the predictions.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands.
in the game. Like all these things, I
5
feel
seconds
matters a lot
remaining.
in a high-level tournament.
I agree. I think that in when we watch these games, sometimes we talk about like these mistakes, but they're so minor, and it's only because they're up against teams that are so equal to them that won't make these.
That's why it feels like even a minor mistake could just lose you the game.
Yeah, we seem to come from like one small mistake in lane. And that's just that's pro Dota for you. You know, it stakes are much higher.
Dota is just hard, very hard.
It's really hard. That's why we're bleeding players like crazy. But us faithful still stay here, and we're here to watch some great.
But the thing about Dota is like that's the beauty, right? Because it's so hard. That's why there's always there is always a particular audience that really likes to, or players that like to play it or watch it. Because you understand the intricacy of the game. You know why is it so difficult? you understand some of it, right?
Some of it, exactly. Yeah. But to me, I always tell my friends, friends don't play Dota, and I want to get into the game. It's like, what really attracts you about Dota? And I go, well, I like feeling stupid. Like no joke, I like.
Oh, you should tell them the cosmetics.
10 seconds
the cosmetics.
Remaining.
No, I mean obviously Dota has a lot of things like the power complex. You feel very powerful when you're doing well in Dota. Remaining. But to me, it's every day I learn something new, something great. Like today with a little tiny play with Ancient Apparition, you didn't know that, and you played in TIs. That was a small thing, you didn't know that. Like, you learn these interactions every day. Everything, there's always a bit more.
In your brain, logically that shouldn't happen, but Dota is not about logic.
Well, of course it should happen. He moves 1,200 units in the air. Breaks it. It's perfectly logical. Do not try to get away from this one. You should know this, sir. No, but this is what makes Dota so beautiful and what makes competitive Dota so wonderful. So let's watch some more competitive Dota. Here's the draft. What can you tell me? Ricky ban.
5 seconds remaining.
Like GEEK fan.
Ricky ban. They banned the Ricky the last game, but it was in the second phase. Yeah, it was in the second phase.
Legion Commander.
Oh wow, starting out with Legion.
So ADROIT has first pick and they're on the Radiant side. Wow.
You think there's a pocket strat of some sort?
Not sure. Different way of drafting. The way they're drafting is very unique.
Maybe Legion Skyrath?
Maybe. Why not? But I'm not a very big fan of Skyrath, if you ask me.
No, me neither. I think he's not the strongest meta.
10
but
seconds.
I'm just thinking, what other pocket strats can you have with Legion? Legion Snap?
Spirit.
Why does it have to be those kind of heroes? Why can't it just be like some Shadowfiend draft? Legion plus Shadowfiend, so you buff the Shadowfiend or Medusa.
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't see it that way. I'm sorry. I don't always see the bigger picture. I'm just seeing the wombo combo.
You're seeing the lane.
Fun player.
Oh, Sunstrike. Oh, Skyrath.
Yes. That's the build. Yes.
No, Sunstrike is not even the thing
remaining.
that you would think about because it's not in. It's not your. You don't play with the mid player, right? You just play with the support.
Nah, it's okay. You play Snapfire 4, Skyrath 5. What was the full skill in the game?
Not against a Winter Wyvern or a Shadow Demon.
Yeah, well, there's some small counters. Small.
A Shadow Demon. Okay, Winter Wyvern doesn't counter that because you have a Mystic Flare.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there you go. See? Essentially unbeatable. Only beaten by like Bane and Shadow Demon and a bunch of heroes that give you
OD.
Oracle. Yeah, well. GEEK fam, you start with the Ember Spirit. They combo this with a Coddle, but we haven't seen as much. Instead, the Grimstroke is more popular, and they're going for Shadow Demon. Immediately countering the Legion.
Kenny Spirit is coming. I feel it.
I just don't get why you would pick Legion first, because there's so many heroes that really
There has
beat
to be
the
a
Legion.
strategy.
Yeah, clearly. It's a pocket strat of some sort.
I would say it's like for me, the hero is a general offlane hero.
But a weaker though.
When you don't see your lane matchup, it's okay to pick the hero. So
10
when
seconds
does that happen? Usually when you're on the second pick. Usually when you're on first pick, you kind of like want to pick Legion if it's you can destroy the lane. Like say you're laning against, what would be a good weak lane against Legion? Like maybe some Nature's Prophet carry, maybe just maybe.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of the example.
Sure.
Then you pick the Legion. But when you pick the Legion, like what ADROIT is doing here, it clearly has to be a strategy that they are trying to do. But because they are taking so much time,
Radiant team ban.
So
Fix.
Shadow Demon count. That's like very worrisome. Side about Commander is both of them are very strong laners. They are very good.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
So they have to be careful with team fight because they don't have team fight now. So they have to try to either try to ban the team fight heroes that's good for Dire, or they have to pick some team fight later to compensate for the lack of team fight.
Maybe the Legion's not being played as a core. Maybe the Legion's supposed to be a support.
Like what?
Like a 4.
10
what do you do?
seconds remaining.
You buff your carry. You win the lane. Because you're a pretty decent laner. You buff your carry.
Just go and be a 5, but there's a Bane. Nah.
I don't know, because I just don't. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make a logic out of this pick. That's why.
But we'll see. We'll have to.
I do agree it has to be around the press the attack. I'm reserving my judgment. I'm just trying to figure it out. Honestly, every time you say that, it just means I'm gonna flame 10 minutes into the game. I'll wait 10 minutes, and that's where I'll go.
I gave the benefit of the doubt for 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
For 10 minutes.
Why is this Spectre such garbage? Why is he not winning? It's 10 minutes in the game.
Don't worry.
So they might the Urshik
10 seconds
pick more from
remaining.
teach you how to play.
No, that's the maximum.
5 seconds remaining.
Adding salt to the
Oh yes, that is. Adding what?
adding
Insult to injury.
yeah, insult to injury. I don't know what I think about salt.
Salt to the wound.
Yeah.
You had both. Both were correct, not separately. The dazzle by a droid. So it's not enough. Mid dazzle or support.
So, I feel like it's a call here against the Morphling.
Right.
Maybe they're moving the LC away to another. I don't know. Or maybe
the LC.
maybe LC is a support, like you said. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows?
Oof. I hope your
10
words taste
seconds
yummy.
remaining.
Winter.
PL. Go for PL.
Oh,
there's no
no, you
PL.
can't, 'cause
Oh
you
no.
can't
remaining.
Oh no, PL is also banned.
Radiant team
I mean,
pick.
Adroit can go for the. Never mind. Oh no, not Earthshaker. Morph is
That's actually a pretty good combo too.
and Undying is Onage against the Legion Commander.
Yep.
In the lane, if the Legion is off lane.
Makes the Legion really
Dire
weak.
team bad.
The Bane can still dying though. That's
Now everything is tying together. They have a push draft. LC, Laundry, Dazzle. But can they actually end the game? That is the question. They're gonna need. So presuming the Dazzle is going to be, I think the Dazzle should be at core.
yeah.
But-
Do you think
10
it's mid
seconds
maybe?
remaining.
If you're running a push draft, dazzle mid.
I don't
or
play on
bad.
mid. Yeah, I want the Dazzle.
5
If
seconds
it's,
remaining.
so I want the Dazzle to be a core for sure. Then I'm gonna pick
Yes.
like a. What's the Legion doing here? But I'll presume if it's me, I'll put the Legion on the off lane and I'll pick like a support that. Thing. Stuns. Nix. What? Let me
Yeah,
just
but
play the game. Or if you want to all in, just pick push.
Oh right, yeah, I can see that.
Bench Dazzle Laundry.
Bench, yeah,
Feels
bench.
good. I mean, you already committed so far. You know? This is Dazzle Laundry. Just go with it.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Radiant
man, I really
team ban.
I think they need, like, the Legion gonna counter you hard, and then what's the point of picking a Legion off? I would rather have her as a potential roaming support, whatever you do. I'm not really sure, but they have an idea.
What can you do as a support? Like what?
You hit people, and you just ignore the Undying. You go to the lane Undying is not. You hit people. You win the mid lane, and Android can pin
Radiant
something with a bit
team
of
pick.
push in the mid lane, like DK, NP. Look at NP mid.
Okay. As long as it's a hero.
Yeah, push here to some degree. Brood Mama.
DP. Oh
No,
no,
she's
not
banned.
DP.
I was thinking DP first, obviously.
Okay, so
Oh, you can't go Brood Mother against Ember.
10 seconds remaining.
I don't know. Droid really has me stumped with this draft, to be honest. I don't even know what the idea was for the draft.
5 seconds remaining.
you don't need to know. All that matters is they know.
Yeah, but then what?
But you feel that they don't know because they're taking so much time.
Well, I don't know. No, they must have a pocket strat here. Like you don't pick these heroes just randomly. Like there's an idea. I trust the droids.
Hey, for Lone Druid, that's not how you pick it. I feel like I want to play Lone Druid now.
Sure, yeah, sure.
You know
sure.
some players actually. I play Lone Druid this game. Hey, looks at him. You haven't seen any heroes on the enemy team. I just feel like
believe they do that in a competitive match, or there's actual
you'll be surprised what else they do. You know.
Well, I have learned new things every day. I don't know if I want to learn that one.
Some things are better left.
What other heroes that you could? I saw the OD because the OD Legion
Dire
is strong,
team
but I don't see it.
pick.
Mirana. I have no Mirana 4.
Yeah, I told you.
Dire team pick.
Lane meta.
Yeah, that's baited though.
Let it be a duel between the
Sure.
Ember Spirit and the Dazzle. But
Oh, Carl's gonna love this.
yeah, I agree. Overall, Dazzle should farm more than the Ember. It should. You should punish him a lot more in the lane.
I would still rather see the Legion though mid and see the Dazzle's not.
Yeah, I actually prefer that too. I would prefer that. Because then the Legion
10
gets game
seconds remaining.
and Dazzle still gets game anyway. It doesn't matter where you go, you know. It's more about like
5
giving the
seconds remaining.
Legion somewhere that he can actually get some.
It's different because before the Garden Greaves mid, Dazzle kind of was really effective, and nowadays it's just okay. It's not as effective as it used to be because you can't snowball as crazy as it. You can see the GGBet odds for this match now. So if you guys wanna go to GGBet and place some money, add some spice to your game, go ahead and do so right now. But remember to do so responsibly. It's still your money. Add some spice, add some fun to your game. Don't ruin. And if you also want to add a bit of different spice, have a bit of decision making in your life because you feel control, because you feel like you lose all your pubs games, the best way to have control is by voting for your favorite player, voting for your MVP, because your vote will count towards a brand new Mercedes-Benz that this player will get. And if that sell is not enough for you, we even have a video just so you get excited for this MVP vote. Are live now. The horn is sounding and we can start to get excited about GEEK Fam versus Team ADROIT. This could be the last match of the day, or it could be the door to a full...
The door?
What did you learn?
Open door.
这波不亏666，
Sure.
这波不亏666没有
Portal
感
is
情
more
的
fancy.
发钱
Yes,
机
it
器
is indeed.
我是一个没有感情
I
的
actually think there's
发
a
钱机
beautiful
器。
synergy between the music that's playing right now and all the random screaming that people are spamming.
Again, are they actually doing the standard lanes? Where's the LC? Going? Oh, he's off.
No, he's top, he's top. Yeah,
Off lane items. Oh, Venom.
yeah, also that look at what Dazzle was positioning. There's no way you're going off if you. That's very standard mid.
30 seconds to battle.
Oh wow, you can spray paint the trees.
I guess it's not. I guess it's not that bad because the LC. I mean, they feel like the LC could just go to the lane. I think that's the idea about why they first pick the hero, because they feel like they're picking a hero that doesn't really care about
我是
getting
一
counter.
个没有感情的
Instead of
发钱
what
机
we're
器。
trying to do, why would you first pick LC? Like, is this a flex pick? Is this a support hero? But I think right now I see it
What did
as
you learn?
they are viewing this hero as a hero where even if you counter him, we don't care. We're still sending him top.
Yep.
And he doesn't reveal much about our strategy.
I will say though, Legion is a hero. We didn't talk about how consistent it's a What heroes truly counter Legion? Particularly, I mean, Troll's kind of okay against her.
Troll is one of the ones.
Yeah, Undying is really good. The support's counter Legion, right?
Yeah.
Undying is free against her, but Undying does nothing against Lone. Literally, he's just doesn't care about your decay, unless you're chasing after the actual. So, I do find that that's a great way to deal with that. Oh wow, is our observer shaming Carl for not having a battle pass?
I don't have a battle pass.
Flash of inspiration. A flash of inspiration.
Did you used to have battle passes? You used to buy them?
I'm saying I don't have one.
Yeah, but you used to, right?
Yeah, I used to.
I just pointed out that Winter used to buy battle passes when he played TI, so now he doesn't play anymore. He's done. He doesn't need to give money to the newer players. That's the kind of person that's casting.
My money is going elsewhere right now. You know. You know where.
Winter, people don't need to.
Prepare
Special
for a
hobby.
lesson. Prepare for a lesson.
I love this set, by the way, for the. Yeah, I agree.
Why
This set's-
is he like a?
No,
He
he's a
doesn't
bit.
even look like a bear.
No, he's a polar bear. This is what polar bears look like. Is you've never seen one of the global things.
Polar bears
Oh,
are
I see. Are those little people down there?
Brown beards.
Wonderful what they can do these days.
I'm not even kidding. They're being
another random fact that you know.
They've been forced south and they're mating with the black bears and the brown.
You're not kidding.
Yeah, no, it's true. This is real. Yeah, yeah. That's how they're surviving.
Oh, I thought they were eating themselves and cannibalizing on the person.
I am not sure.
I read that somewhere because there's been a lack of hunting ground because all the ice is melting.
Yes. You can't get seals because that's how they usually get seals.
Good stuff for Omega.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna stop this conversation altogether. Don't eat seals. And let's see how this mid-lane matchup goes. I think it's Dazzle favor, but I do agree with you that there's a lot of playing involved. I think you just play with Shadow Wave though, to be honest.
The first wave you get Shadow Wave, so you push out the wave. Because the
and also
because the M to push the wave with the Flame Guard because you can't break it anyway. Yeah. So you use the Shadow Wave to get the equilibrium and get your level 2. You get your level 2 first. Oh, did he eat his tangle? I mean the tree?
Yes. I'm not. No. Look, he didn't. Yeah, no, he used his own thing.
Oh, that was close.
That was close to.
That's actually a pretty big deal. Yeah,
Carl, is that the kind of Carl play that you expect?
Yes. He's like just waiting for you to plant that tree, that I will plant the value.
Indeed. What do you think of this bottom lane, by the way? I don't think Laundry can be beat. With the position.
And alone.
Is there anything that could beat these guys? Is it not lane? I don't think so. Beats Lone Druid in the lane. That's not fair. Actually, oh my god! No! Jin! Heard her comment about this whole Undying thing and she disagrees.
Yeah, Mirana is... They do have Mirana. Mirana is very good against the Undying because you can poke from far and then you always have kill threat on him. Because he's always going to be playing particularly aggressive.
Oh, Carl could be going down. He has... lost it. Enough. He...
Oh, that's a very sad TP. I think I'd rather die.
Survived there.
I'd rather die.
No, he would have survived.
Yeah, but it feels really bad you have to walk because, you know, like the lane is gonna be so bad for you. Like sometimes players will tell you they'd rather just die, get full HP and just TP back too.
I know, but then you're giving a lot of XP to a Dazzle, which to some degree is kind of...
Yeah, but it's like a tough life, you know. Like even if you're in the lane, you see right now you walk like you're waiting so much. Like it's 2 waves of creeps you are probably gonna miss.
I'm glad this mid lane matchup though restored my faith in my own analysis about these. This is exactly what I expected to happen.
You're not supposed to do much.
No? I think he got caught by a solid. Unfortunately, Mirana is a bit vulnerable to that. In fact, I think the Undying... I mean, nowadays they always go for the 1-3-1 build, right? Or it's very... 1-2, depending. Mirana is really good against the Tombstone. Unfortunately, because of Leap.
Not 2-2-2?
2-2-2, I've never seen.
Sometimes we go 2-2. Because the second point actually has a pretty good...
Okay.
Wait, what? He dies again?
He dies. No,
because
he does.
It's already low level.
Sin's expectation.
He has TP soon. Soon, right? Yeah, soon.
Oh, okay. So
it's already long enough.
It's already been long enough. Yeah. Mac gave him a bit of a grace period.
Oh
Mac is destroyed.
In this lane is...
It's so tough, isn't it?
Yeah, I know the lane is not supposed to go well for the Ember, but I didn't expect it to be this bad.
The thing is, I think as an Ember Void, there's always a chance for you as a player that you can play the lane a bit extra aggressive and try to get the like with that, right? As opposed to playing defensively entirely. And I think Carl is just... Yeah, so he's gonna do that. But of course, also must lead to your death. Okay, CML can still evade this, by the way.
Is that 7? Wow.
Whoa! Yeah, actually, level 1 Shadow Poison, you're better off stacking more than actually stop. Little pro tip.
The true Spanish map.
Yeah.
You actually get the damage that it would do.
I know, I'm just making...
Yeah, I know. You're just attacking my country again. You know, the embassy called me yesterday. They went, why are they attacking our educational system on a public broadcasting stream? Apologize and recite our anthem.
Is that how you apologize in?
Of course.
In Spain?
You know, the worst part is our anthem has no letters, it has no words, it's only music. I just have to hum it on the phone. It's very awkward.
Oh, thank you for
enlightening me. Yeah. For now, the lanes are going really well for ADROIT, so I think that this is exactly what they're looking for. Strong lanes, push, snowball. I mean, the Legion doing as well as she is, maybe we were wrong about the Undying match. It's not as strong as the... There is nothing that can stop
is very good at dealing with
and Morphling is really weak against Legion as well. Not a particularly strong hero against.
But the thing is, like, if you're the Morph, you care more about getting to level 5. You're just willing to sacrifice your support. He's just the body in the lane.
Of course.
You're not gonna help him, you're just gonna hope that he tanks all the spells. You know, he dies for you, he buys Sal for you, gives you a mango.
Slave, I need a new courier! Go die so you can TP to lane.
I mean, that's how you make fun of it, but that's actually how you win a lane is Undying. Spam all your mana on DK, fight,
just commit suicide.
tank all, make them use spells on you, go die, feed, then ask your carry, hey, do you need any items?
I mean, he's doing...
This is precisely how he play Undying. That's why people call him a disgusting. But he is.
Everyone calls everyone. Almost every hero is disgusting hero at this point. He's gonna die
Oh,
again.
CM is not disgusting.
Oh yeah, because CN just dies. Oh, what a neutral. Actually, that's fine. I don't know if that's that great, to be honest, because you take longer to come back. Sure. Taking away that from Legion is good, and the style points are there for sure.
10 extra seconds.
Yeah, consider. You know, especially for them dying this low level.
Catapult wave.
Oh, okay, that's what can you rotate the supports.
Yeah, of course.
That's also a pretty good pusher. Yeah,
He should have Necrobook soon, right?
he does have it. I
Dazzle.
think he just delivered on the card. Oh,
Oh
no.
no. He has a lot of expensive side items.
I lied to you, I'm sorry.
Fine.
You're used
You don't have to be sorry.
He didn't die in the tower because it's so obvious Boom came by. And Geek doesn't even seem bothered. But
I need to defend the tower. It's a mid tower, guys. Do not give the mid tower for free.
no, that's good to keep the creeps alive on the tower as well. So it's very difficult to really push the catapult. You can heal the catapult. There we go.
Dying do here.
Undying can't do much, as we can see by the opposing touch. Low armor hero as well. Oh, what an arrow! Boom! Showcasing his skills. You're still dead. Opposing touch will kill you. Yeah, do the little dance before you die.
Yeah, he wanted to decay. He wasn't a death. He was trying to survive. It was the last.
Was the dance? Yeah.
The last minute struggle. The struggle. It all ends.
CML. Nice with the nightmare. Survive. Greedy. Yeah, taking the tree. Smart. Cuckoo wants to surprise him. There's a brain sap though in level 2, so Cuckoo very careful. Bottom lane.
Oh my god. Alright, his mid lane has gone way too bad.
Yep, that's another free kill. They also take a tower with it, so they should be able to. Tower.
Is dead. He's the guy who's supposed to rotate. Santo's not supposed to rotate. Morphing's not supposed to rotate. I played it in the game. It's gonna be very, very.
My hat's off to ADROIT for doing a pocket strat work. I'm playing this stuff.
Middle tower
Love watching
under attack.
I just love Dazzle Mate. I miss
I am
heroes so much. Only Lynn plays any other.
I'm sure there's someone else. Sometimes you see it now and
I
then.
see no one played a bit.
Yeah, every now and then you see like one game.
Then D plays it too.
Yeah, I don't think it's that uncommon.
Oh, it used to be much more common. I used to love watching it. Now it's forgotten.
Right now, the state of the game is very, very difficult for Dire to do anything at all because the Ember is the moving hero. He's the rotational guy, and he's not getting much from the lane. So what you can do is you hope that you just try to defend your area. And you hope that you have time for morphing to come on. Like the Centaur is the only one that has some form of power in terms of rotating, but even then he doesn't really want to. You're a Centaur, right? You want your team to come to you. It becomes like this. I don't even know what.
That's true. What? So what's the plan then if you can't rotate?
But he didn't see the item. You move. You still have to move to the center to push it.
You have to move to the center to try to push. Put some pressure as well.
There's no other play.
Okay.
The Morphing wants to farm, and he's not. I don't feel like he's strong enough to sit in the lane and just defend the towers because of how badly the mid lane lost.
Is Raiding gonna take tier 1 top now? Is that the plan?
Yeah, most likely they can do whatever they. I think they're just.
Okay, that's good.
That's good for you because you get a game 3.
Yeah, I want a game 3. Call me biased all you want. If I'm biased for more Dota, man, that's not.
The justification is because if there's an extra game.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, not the GEEK fan.
Except for GEEK fam, because they just want to win now. Yeah. I mean, there's still a lot of game to go, right? There's a 3k lead, but it's only 8 minutes, and it's not really that big a deal.
It's not that big of a deal. 8 minutes in, 3k lead. Are you hearing yourself?
I mean, I'm trying. Yeah.
So what's a big lead at 8 minutes? Tell me.
8k. 1k per minute. Then you can go and say, right, I think this game is over. You know what they say? Until your throne's down, the game's not over. The last thing you lose is hope. Don't surrender. We're not League. A bunch of sayings.
You can play it all you want, but in the game, it is what it is. You're in this shitty position right now. You can do anything at all if you're Dire.
We have to wait for the enemy team to make mistakes.
Well, I do see them maybe
Overextend.
Maybe they can try to defend certain choke points in the game, like high ground. Like for example, the triangle, and they have Undying Tombstone on the triangle, and maybe they can win a fight that way. But apart from that scenario, I think any other scenario, as long as Radiant has enough heroes around there, it's very hard for Dire to win. I mean, right now, I think that even the Ember is like having such doesn't even have a game.
我是一个没有感情，是一个没有感情的刷钱机器。
Ember's still useful with
这
that.
波不亏，666。
Yeah,
As long as you have experience.
fine. You're still useful. For sure, you're useful, but you don't do any like damage. You don't do like your usefulness is even you're useful, but it's gonna be limited one way or the other because you have such a bad laning phase, and the desert is gonna be like wherever the desert goes. Sorry, wherever the Ember goes, the desert just needs to react to that. He's just gonna need to push one lane, and then your Ember goes to another. Because you cannot fight the desert, right?
You really can't.
You need to dodge him, so he just follows.
That's a fair point, but you can't. But you're not gonna be able to defend any towers. So he's gonna be pushing every single tower.
Yeah, it's very very hard to play. So what I think will happen is the Ember is gonna try to cut waves behind it because he can play very aggressively. As long as he sees the Bane in the game until the LC has dagger, then he only has to worry about the Bane. Yeah, if he sees the and just cut wave, just even you have the. I think it's a worthy risk because you don't even have a game. You feel like a support right now. You feel insignificant. So the only thing you can do right now is just to buy time for the Morphling to farm. So if you cut waves, that's great for the Morphling. And even if you die, they are probably gonna have to bring 2 heroes. Why are you so intrigued by this?
There's something very interesting set up a pause time. The pause time, the heroes still blink and their jaws still. Does that mean that they're feeling it? Like they understand? And this further raises the question: as a hero, are you aware that you're being controlled by a higher power than is the human being? Are these sentient beings that we are enslaving into our own amusement?
Send an email to OpenAI. OpenAI knows.
OpenAI knows? Yeah. Oh, I guess OpenAI is the true union of the heroes and the machine. And in OpenAI, they finally feel that the person that's controlling them is one of them.
They give you the illusion of free will.
But that's humans too, though. We all have the illusion of free will.
No, we don't have free will.
Do not. Logically, you cannot prove that unless. Right? One of the biggest conundrums.
Why?
Because proving we have free will without going with like an approach that's not lost is very difficult. You can always or you do it for something like GEEK.
To some calculation is not possible.
Not so much that it's impossible.
Some formula, a mathematical formula.
It's more logic. You can't really prove it with math. Like, okay, so if I have one free will, take one woman. That's not how it works. Anyway, it's always it's a very dark game if you look at it from a certain perspective. We just see it as a fun game.
Dota is not a fun game. The more you learn, the less fun.
Yeah. The more you learn, the less fun.
Look at what you talk.
Oh, you know, these things happen, whatever. No, he's an idiot. Look at the line. Why are you across the line? And then, you know. He's. That. Well, competitive is more fun. So there's that.
It's fun watching.
Dota's an incredibly fun game to watch. Well, thank you to people like ESL who make these tournaments possible. Without them, we wouldn't have this amazing competitive Dota to enjoy. The players who work hard to actually provide this entertainment.
Thank you for the food. Why are you not remembering food?
Jumped up. Look at that. Conversation. That was a great arrow, actually.
Legendary Archer, the elf.
Is that the only archer you can think of?
Yeah, he's the most famous one.
Legolas, really? You don't think Robin Hood would be a bit more famous?
Oh yeah, he's an archer, but he's more like a thief.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
More to a thief rather than.
Right, fair point. If you're like Hawkeye, the Marvel.
Okay, fine, but that guy is not classic enough. Like when you talk about Archer,
You think of Legolas?
yeah, it feels like it needs to be more classic. Hawkeye is too modern for that.
I guess he is, but I mean, he's not that modern. In the movies, his comic books are always great. The movie persona is terrible. Because in comic books, he's supposed to be like.
Do you like the guy that he became? What's the other guy? became the samurai.
Dead eye.
No.
Yeah, there's so many iterations. You know, if you game in Marvel means anything. Everyone in Marvel has been everything. Like, everyone's been Venom, everyone's been some sort of anti-hero, everyone's been a zombie. Marvel is very confusing. In fact, Marvel zombies are some of the best things you can read. Very, very up-tier comic books. What are the Venoms?
I only like the movie. So if I only like the movies, it doesn't make me a true fan, right? Because a true fan would associate everything to the
No, not at all. The reason why I stopped dissing Winter, because it doesn't matter. You know, there's no such thing as true fan, by the way. That's just gatekeeping.
It doesn't matter.
Don't do that. Everyone's a fan. As long as you like something, you're a fan.
What you think.
But that's true. So, okay. Well, I was gonna inform you about the pause, but it's all good because Raven reconnected. So
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh wait, pause.
No.
I have no reason to lie about
What happened
such
to
things.
AFK? I'm not really sure.
Oh yeah, he's AFK.
Moo.
Oh, so they're not together? Oh, I thought they were together.
Droid?
Yeah. Never mind.
Wait, they went to the bathroom and he sneaked over to the bathroom. Is he gonna get away? No. Oh wow. That's the pause thing. Helping out a bit.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, tip him. Yeah, okay. White
Dire's
font.
structures are
You
fortified.
absolute.
They are
Long
looking
how
quite
you know that
robust.
it's an incoming game tree.
The first is psychological.
Tower is being attacked like nobody's business.
Very good point, because then he'll want to kill every time. Be very
Dire's top
infuriating.
tower is under attack.
I think the only person that does that to me the most is Ice. That's why I hate him.
Psychological damage.
Yeah, like as a support when you lane
In a
against him,
stunning
and you look at what he does,
Dire's
it
top
kills you a
tower
lot.
has fallen.
I mean, a lot of people said that about OG. The VP said they couldn't stand OG's constant tipping, and
Yeah, that too. That's very annoying.
I can imagine.
It's part of the game, you know.
No, of course. I mean, there is an element to it. It's not like we joke about psychological damage, but there is something there. Nobody likes losing. You always mention it. Even in TI, the only thing you're thinking about is, I don't want to lose. Oh, free
Dire's
courier. Thank you.
Has been slain.
What you think
Another
of
slain.
If that courier was a DHL courier, he wouldn't have died.
Like nobody's business. Very nice.
Why?
Dire's
Because it
structures
delivers
are
experiences, and therefore it's important. Because experiences are immortalized in your soul.
So, the Undying is defending the tower with the tomb, so outpost one apiece. One apiece, everyone's happy. He's going to get just an L1 Necrobook and go for a mech.
I think that's the better build if you're mid-dazzle, to be honest. I like that more as a mid-dazzle. You can rush the Grease.
Radiant's
I mean, the
bottom
only
tower
reason
being
to get
subjected to extreme
a level
violence.
Necrobook is if you can end the game quickly, or you
Or
need
the
the
purge.
true sight and the
Radiant's
purge.
bottom tower is
Otherwise,
under
it
attack.
doesn't really accelerate your farm.
Has that ever
no,
been
doesn't make
cause
much
for
difference.
celebration?
The whole point is having 2 units. It doesn't matter what units you take. Is he getting status?
Yes.
Oh look, Radiant's
Why do I high use it
bottom
now?
tower has fallen.
What is this? Can't even predict deny. Did you not see the catapult? Stampede's used. They wouldn't envision, unfortunately. Look at that catapult. Catapult the savior. Oh, what? Is that controlled by someone?
Why is
What's happening?
he doesn't want to work for the Radiant?
What is the catapult attacking?
I'm done.
What's attacking the noob screen?
They are positively
Look that's supposed to happen.
but Dire's bottom tower
No, I mean, they
is
took
under
the-
So
attack.
right now, this is what they're doing. They're just cutting waves. So there's nothing they can do. So all they can try is cut waves and buy time. I mean, this is it's the only thing Dire can do. They are doing the correct thing. It's very weird to say, but this is the only thing they can do, and it's the best thing they can do right now, given the situation. So it's allowing their morphing to farm. Look at it's never. His Centaur is dead, but the morphing he's not that far behind.
They're allocating all the farm for the morph, which is pretty
Yeah.
smart.
Remember the goal lead at K, was it like it was a
Not that much.
Now since 4 minutes later it's still the same. So that's good for Dire.
Yeah, because the relative lead is slow.
Yes, because you have the better league game.
Okay, 9 dies, but they're just playing the dead lane a bit.
Yeah, just trying to get some experience. So overall, as long as the morphing doesn't die, I think you're happy. As long as not too many heroes to sacrifice for in farming. Like 1 or 2 supports is fine. 1 core, 1 offlaner. I mean, sacrifice now. When you count game normally, you lose the lanes. At least one has to give way. So they're gonna smoke now. The Ember is almost. It's a Maelstrom drum.
Yeah. Okay, drum. Interesting. I haven't seen drum Ember in a long time. What's the point behind it? Fight earlier. Can.
I mean, just fight.
We're going to the high ground.
I don't think it's that great of an item. It's only good on like
He can elevate himself, he can. It's a bit early though. And he's gonna try to TP. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Can he heal sufficiently? It seems like it's enough to survive the demonic purge.
Ember didn't have chains, so couldn't cancel the TP. And Radiant is pushing the tier 2 top. That's great.
That's a great play. Great.
Dazzle TP.
And you almost have Desolator with it. Oh, okay, cool. Wants to defend this. I don't know if you can. Now the reinforcement. Or sorry, with Shadow Demon might give it easier. Arna's nearby.
Yep, they should be looking to push fairly soon.
But there's a ward on the high ground. That's why a bit they can TP.
Defensive.
Hey, yeah, it's such a big item. So Boomy is like ran to the ward. Like, kidding me? I thought I juked him. Oh, that bitch doesn't care about that. Almost well.
So that's a good rotation by GEEK fam. They needed to reclaim their jungle, so now they have reclaimed the jungle. If they can, those deep observer wards. More very content with his position on the game. He's not too far behind. With that. A lot of damage to it. The else has to probably try to get a pipe later. Someone needs to get a pipe so you don't die to the E-Blade.
I agree, the pipe is a good idea, but I like the Vlads first, right? Because all of them in the early is going to be physical.
And the Vlad is going to help them get rushed right now.
Also very good. And then you go for the pipe afterwards. Because, I mean, Legion's just playing utility Legion.
Basically, the game is going to revolve around your death ball. You're going to fight. So, alive, you have the mag, tight, the Vlads, you have the soul crest, you're good to go.
Yep.
Oh, they're going to force high ground here.
They could, I mean, you have a lone druid. The high ground push of these guys is good.
Yeah.
You didn't lie, they were thinking about it for sure. Poison touch, I will save you there, but
he has no TP.
Max?
He's dead, he just wants to buy time. So the Morphling is farming.
He might not be dead, huh? They're actually not even
He has no TP. No TP.
Oh, so then it's better not to kill him, actually. Unless, no, because he can push the...
You have to try. Morphling on.
Okay, the normal kill is made against Bog wants to blast this. No press the attack. The Purge is gonna hit him soon. Mech to help him out. Where's the expert healing? They need a shallow grave. They're thinking about this. Bog. At the very end, nice press the attack. A bit too late though. Doesn't spell a shadow.
Saya is doing a very, very good job given the situation.
Yeah, Centaur stopped by the arrow. Ooh, now slowed down. The shadow wave. Nice Savage Aurora. To prevent the whole stop. Now Roche. It has to be. You have Desolator. Yeah. Well, it should be. It's just a movement.
They have to do it.
The courier.
Yep.
There we go. So now, now it's time for rush. You gotta rush this. You just start Claven.
They have to go high already in the next couple of minutes or fight the Morphling. Look at his now. Look at how much he has caught up on. He's doing a very, very good job farming. He knows how much he can get from the map when his teammates are doing all the suicidal things, trying to just buy time. He's making them most of.
It really is. I think it's something I like about them as well as they understand that. I think Mana's dead for free. They understand that all the farm right now has to go to Raid. The Ember doesn't care if he's up.
The Bane has to do a lot more right now. He needs to if he doesn't have to be at the loop. He needs to go around to set up kills. He can't just take too much because right now the Dire team is dodging, right? So there's no point for you to be around the team.
You need to spread out.
Yeah, you have to try to set up, spread out, map. Ken is doing a very, very good job trying to delay the shadow poison here. He doesn't care if he dies here. All he cares about is just getting the crit rate going.
Oh, that's a good beat. Oh, good tombstone evasion. And they can't cancel his speed script. That tombstone is a bit annoying. The zombies are trying to pile up, but it's okay. They got the duel with the Jeffrey. They got the kill.
It really doesn't.
Space is made it. Space is made, sorry. But GEEK fam. They don't even lose the Ember there. That's actually really well done.
Yeah, that's a lot of time, you know, for the he just wants to go on your high ground and hit your buildings right now.
Oh, okay, that's not good. That's not bad though. Giving the more freaking stopping Ray from farming. Unless Ray farms you, because you take my crit sacrifice from Boomy. They try to play around and even has no more mana. There's no TP here because they don't have to keep on pushing.
They just need to high ground.
Go high ground.
Don't care about all. Go high ground.
All Boomy is doing is keeping it entertained. Oh, there's a TP. Oh, Matt decides against it. He's here.
That's a good cancel. That's
Listening to our caster. Realizes they have to push.
This is their strongest timing.
They need to take this tower now. 2k lead.
Right. They need to take the Rex.
The Rex.
The power is not enough.
The Rex have to fall with a garnet green to press attack. Look at that bear! He's having a seizure under the tower, mauling it quite literally onto the Rex, sorry. And now the Rex will finally fall. Range doesn't matter. Range doesn't matter.
Haste.
Go for more. Ooh. Oh, good play there. Just don't love the push up.
Whatever time they can get.
Yeah, all the time. One more time. Yeah, they have to. They just have to punish this at least.
I mean, does Morphin have they are trying to fight here?
I don't
There's no way they can fight here.
think Tombstone.
You only fight if Morphling says he's ready to fight. That is the only time he needs to finish the evade.
Don't have any mobility. They can't cheat them. It's okay. Look where the Lone Druid is. He's already pushing the lane to make sure to stop next. They understand.
And they need to deal with the bottom wave if they can. So Mirana is one of the better games to do it. But I mean, I feel like the Bane has to try to set up stuff on the side lanes. I think he's moving with his team too much. I feel like I rather the right.
Bad tidings, I'm afraid.
Should the team and the Bane should be trying to set up something. I feel that's gonna be better. So if the LC gets a duel with his team, he just needs the arrow follow up. And how they on? We are nothing alone apart from she doesn't really set up anything.
Well, that's a good point though. She does push away from Okay, it's time for the second attempt. Tower 3's. Oh, nice help. Now you might force him.
You don't care. They need to get the Rex.
Oh, of course, of course. Well, Geek's trying to make the best out of this bad situation. I don't think you can backdoor them though. Okay. Oh, here comes Geek Fam, surprise from behind. And the Savage Roar, getting a bit of space. Here comes White Mod. The Fields came from behind, stopping the Centaur initiation. And Mac, he's been saved by the Shallow Grave. Let's go! Strike! Mac is just go back up. He's blown up. Well, they've already lost on dumping at the Centaur. There's no more tanky boys in this team. Geek Fam, what you gonna do? They actually catch them off right now. And it's a sleight of fist. Nothing more for the Ember right now. It's a sleight of fist and rammed away. He wants to come back. He's thinking about it.
I feel like Desert should just buy back.
Okay, just do disruption. It's not gonna. They just destroy the bear. But the Savage Roar constantly E-blade just to make sure the bear can't keep attacking these towers.
I felt like the Desert had to buy back that. He had to buy back and come because this timing, they're not gonna have this much window of a timing anymore. Like maybe I would say another few minutes, 2 minutes tops. And right now the Morphing he's like so strong, right? You felt like a big force. Even though they're like 4k behind, this 4k is a very, very small lead. It's not even a lead anymore.
Oh wow, the odds. People still not trusting ADROIT. It's your chance. It's your chance. Go to GGBet, check out the odds. You can answer the fight.
Right, he has the heals now, so he has the set.
Yeah?
Never mind.
Well, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And sometimes you miss some of the shots you also take. If you have a second bear, you must have a second bear on Suga. Look up the... No, he does not. That's why he's playing second bear. It makes sense. They've just blown up CML. Oh, they find the Legion through this bad.
This is very bad.
Geek Fam is starting to be ready to fight. You know, maybe
I think Geek Fam is in the driver's seat right now. They are stronger. The number is lying right now. Whatever lead the Android has, it doesn't matter.
Well, 3k is not enough because especially at 3k, Morphling is leading at Worth right now. That's what matters. He's your win condition.
Yeah, that's why I felt like the last fight, the moment the Dazzle died, if he understood the severity of the situation, he needed to buy back and TP to the outpost. Then they could have gotten maybe 2 sets of racks, like cleanly.
It's tough because understanding the line between you're playing a bit too hasty and you are playing just...
But there's all in. The drop is all in. Like,
I mean, I agree. I'm just trying to defend his reasoning.
Yeah.
He should have done that.
That's why the talks, you know, before the game, you always have to answer. I always highlight about the preparation before the game, between the game, when you're discussing about the games, all those stuff matters a lot because it gets you on the same page, you know. I'm sure they drafted something similar before. So
This is definitely not the first time they do this, obviously.
yeah, but I just felt like you truly understood your timings. It was a very, very important decision to make that you need to just buy back there. Even though they were going to get the tower, but it's more about like you need to secure the racks as well. Because if the desert wasn't there, they were lacking a lot of
That's why
power.
Ravels here also. Oh, they
He
lost
has
the
the
outpost.
outpost, yeah,
Oh, they
he
lost
just
the
needs to-
outpost.
yeah.
Centaur took it in the beginning of the fight.
Yeah, but they reclaimed the outpost just now. So the Mirana reclaimed it after the central. So he could have just TP'd. So right now, it's 2 minutes later, right? The same push. But Morphing is so much stronger, right?
Yeah, that's why now it's a bit tougher for the bear. Again, for the attempt to maul, good arrow. And actually go for the shadow demon. Down Mirana, realizing it's a dangerous position. Shepard almost dies for free, and that's the first bear. Shallow grave to save him. He has to keep attacking. The Eve is annoying, and they want to take this frax, and it's gonna be enough. But the bear dies for it. There's a second bear.
Oh,
They can't
kill that bear.
They gotta kill that bear. He's the most important hero on this team. Yule Center. Oh, the host. 1-3. Can they follow this up? Morphling goes in, looking for the support, but Raven is behind the tree, playing well with his Emperor's well. They're keeping him at bay. This is reinitiate. Bane almost dead. In fact, Carl gets dueled and decimated. Without Carl, how do you fight?
Oh, arrow.
Who could stuck there and actually shotgun Boomy, but at the expense of your Centaur 2. Double by that GEEK says they know the enemy team is weak. They're in the driver's seat now. CML gets blown up. And now it's Morphling versus Bear time. Natsumi cannot lose the second bear. You really cannot lose a Savage Roar. Bring it back. Cancel the B.
Oh, he was on.
Someone call P. They're abusing the bear. They don't have the TP. They don't have the stun. It's gonna be good.
That was close, but GEEK fam is still like you felt the power of the Morphing in that fight. Like ADROIT very, very difficult time dealing with him, even though they got the Rex. But I still feel like GEEK fam is in control of this game. Because they just need one good fight. One fight is all it takes, and they will be able to close out this game. Like Raiden has to try to, I think you try to wait for the next Roshan. You wait for the next Rosh with Cheese, and just try to control and defend and wait for that to happen. Because I don't think they should advance further right now. It's very, very risky. The Morphing is way too strong. Again, this 6 right now is nothing. It's no different from the 3K lead before. It doesn't change much.
Yeah, you see it in this fight, the concentration on the bear and the E-Blade makes literally night and day, right?
Yeah.
Because the E-Blade, you stop the push considerably.
You kill someone immediately, even the bear.
Yeah, but you also stop him from attacking, right? Which is a big deal when they're pushing like this. And you notice the difference between first bear and second bear. That Fiend script, we actually didn't catch that, but that was a Fiend script saved by the disruption. Apologize for that. It's a bit difficult to find everything that's going on, but they catch him with a duel anyway.
I don't know.
I mean, what does the LC have right now?
But
I think it's pipeless bloods. Oh,
Gleamer.
interesting. Okay, that's not bad. See that? It's like a mini pipe to some degree to save.
Mini pipe.
Well, I mean, shotgun is just directed at one person,
Yeah.
so.
Attack speed as well. For the LC.
What, Glimmer Keep? Oh yeah, I guess.
Keep has like attack speed.
I mean,
That's
yeah.
something people don't think about. That's why it's good on certain heroes like Enchantment. Heroes that
Okay.
need the magic resist,
Okay.
need the attack speed.
That's a good point. That's something I usually don't consider. I agree. It's not something I like.
Blame you. So yeah, when you buy Gleamer Cape, you don't think about the attack speed.
100% not. That's the last thing. I think, oh, I might not die 5 times again. Why am I? Oh, they have the high ground right now, but tombs don't give us much advantage.
Raiden needs to just back off. Oh no, they keep on.
Yeah, Buck went the wrong direction there. His team went one way, Buck went the other. I think he was trying to create space for his team. Right? I'm not sure.
He wasn't aware of the situation. They fight.
Oh, how dire.
Opponent got the stone high ground. That particular high ground, the fight is very difficult for Raiden. Maybe she ground previously.
Well, but Carl was also very good position though.
But they just needed to choose a high ground that doesn't have the tombs so they can area.
Yep. I mean, that tombstone is working wonders this game, honestly. John's been played it.
Okay, Rosh is up. This time, is it up? Yeah, it's up.
Check.
Dire is getting not the end of the world for them to give up.
Yeah, because the Roche doesn't really help getting more bears. I mean, I guess you can give it to Lone, but it's not Lone.
No, you don't give it to one. Give it to the Desert.
Yeah, you get the Aegis to that. And I think H is the lone group.
Leaving Radiant's middle tower is under
The problem I have with is that they're not really killing the lone group, they're killing his bear.
and
Who cares if you're alive?
Care about the hero.
middle tower
I'd rather give cheese to the bear and give that to the H.
tower is very
Morphing is really strong.
extreme violence.
They have to push
It is Raven, man.
as soon as possible. The longer they wait, the worse it's just gonna.
And he's the king of hard kills. He's the king among kings. The match is just Dazzle is becoming so weak now. What a magnificent hope stomp again. Honestly, Cuckoo has been a point. He's just a drive-by bully. He comes in, hope stomp gets away, hope stomp gets away.
I mean,
In and out.
they know blood is involved, but they know they are way stronger than the. Despite what losing 2 lanes of melee racks.
And look how confident they're playing in the map now. And because they're too difficult on the bottom, it's much more difficult to push that lane. How the sword? It's actually a huge one. Do I have a preview? Much better.
I mean, it's whatever. It's.
I don't think so. I think Paladin.
Yeah, it's a strong item, but I think it doesn't really change the.
They're winning a lot anyway.
Because they're already winning. I think in this kind of situation is the thing that matters the most is about the team fight. How can you get the right jump? If you're Dire, the number 1 hero you want to kill is either the Dazzle or the Bane. Those are the 2 heroes you want to get. You probably have to split your resources correctly. Like someone has to jump the Dazzle, and maybe the center of the angle has to go onto the Bane or the LC.
I mean, they've been kind of doing that. But Cinder has been just pivoted of these fights.
Yeah,
Finding when
he's
people are bunched up.
More of the like vision you're going.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter how good the initiation is. You want to give vision so that the morphing can come in and decide, oh, I can burst the Dazzle or the Bane right away. And then Dazzle, the Shadow Demon is just going to be there to back him up with the disruption.
Something helping out a lot. Now they know this tier 2 has to fall. High ground. So they're positioning themselves in the high ground. They've got a really good ward there. The sentry will detect this ward, but that ward will help them out a lot. They don't want to show themselves underneath because they know they will die.
Radiant is in a hurry. They have to get the Mega Creeps very soon.
Very clever. Dire's keeping the high ground themselves with another ward, so Raven might be a bit too confident.
That's a very, very good move there by Dire.
Because they might backdoor them in. They go a bit too far. As you mentioned, they feel a bit desperate. Go that's it. Plus Monostorm this time. Every this spell has
Structures are fortified.
Okay, but that's Piranha dead. Lotus goes a bit too late, so it doesn't actually return any damage to the Morphling. Carl wants to go out for their savage for you, but I think he got anything.
Very hard for Radiant fight.
Over Geek Fam is going forward with the Stampede, the Tombstone, as he to catch him. Shallow Grace, Fuse keeps stopping Cuckoo, and it's full of bear attacking the Undying, but it's not good enough. Duel finishes off Cuckoo, had the managed to heal up enough. Came down to get the duel win. Wyvern now in trouble. Savage Roar, can they get the Entangle? Entanglement clause, almost there for the steering chains. Stops it from happening. Mac wanted to go further, but he realizes a mistake. You can't go up to the high ground like that. You lost 2 heroes. You took 2 heroes from the enemy team.
And look at how Dire set up for that fight.
Just one, sorry.
Dire just understood what they needed to do, which hill they have to take. They take the high ground, they put the Ops and the Sentry, the Tombstone on the high ground. It just made it so difficult for the Radiant team to fight. Yeah, maybe the Piranha went a bit too aggressive. He tried to go for the Shadow Demon kill, but I just want to comment about how Geek Fam
No, they played amazing.
Yeah, they understood what they needed, which high ground they needed, what kind of vision they needed to get the advantage with the Tombstone.
Later, how to initiate and when to do the script from Deimos look like this. CMO is they can't catch him because he wasted the remnants, so you can't stop this Fiend script. And Legion is healing back up too much. I think because she might have I think it might be the Shadow Demon. Just healing her crazy. Can we check Legion item 1 second? Oh, it's Greater Fairy Fire. That's what she did. That makes sense. That's the massive healing. Oh my god, the Centaur! You can't beat the bear! You're just so hoarse! Go back to your stable! 50 seconds without it. Asumi did lose the first bear though. But he's done. He's like, I want to win this game. Do not. This is my area. This is my territory. These are my buildings. Shallow Grave. To get away, there's still a measly siege rack. And that's gonna stop you. It will not. The bear takes it. The bear creeps are ready. And now the pickle.
There's still a rack.
Oh, there's still a rack up top. You're right. The range has been completely destroyed. And if the GEEK don't take this game, they just murdered Bobby 4-1. Mac is the next one to die. He does celebrate. He's making some time for his team. And for Natsumi to get away, we see a team beat almost there. Up top, I don't know what that was for.
I mean, the game is now. The game
Right.
now. The morphing
You
can
need
still.
to-
The morphing can still win again.
Oh, what we just watched. Oh, Lara just burst down a Shadow Demon. Not bad, actually. And look at this. Boom is making.
Double kill.
That was important.
Oh, that's jam.
Oh, no, that's
That's
not.
a jam.
Nope, that's
Wait, they didn't see it.
They didn't see it. That's fine.
Dire's middle
It's okay.
tower is
He
under
knew
attack.
that. It's the gems on the low ground. It's hard to tell on the stairs, right? This is the 9,000 IQ. You don't realize it. So I believe it.
No, CML. I'm voting CML.
Wow. What an assault to this guy.
Hey, they are the same team.
They can just drive each other on the Mercedes.
Can't we just be happy? Doesn't matter who wins.
What? They actually the gem. They actually didn't see the gem. Wow. Oh, this could be a great kill, Bog. Glimmer Cape, surprise! It's better than Shadow Blade! The Glimmer Cape Blade! They have Fiend Script? Yeah, they do. Oh, Carl, my friend!
The middle tower has fallen.
I can't believe you. I saw Sun Legion get a kill with a
Pleased
Glimmer
with
Cape.
themselves.
Ingenuity. Yeah, it's a good item. This game is
It's a great item. It's very good.
All the stats are very good for LC.
And also in this game, particularly, like I said, it is really a mini fight. Morphling can burst down however you Glimmer Cape. You've seen it multiple times, there especially. All about the invisibility, it's about the magic.
The invincibility is just like a perk.
It's a bomb. I mean, if they screw up with the protection, you can actually evade a lot of stuff. Assuming he's like, I don't care. Up my bastard. My bear is a strong one. Oh my god, look at the bear! Go! He has Moonshard! He has Moonshard! Angry about the ice caps. He's tired of mating with the brown bears. He is asserting his dominance as a true member of his species.
He wants to keep the genetic line. Only with the core.
This is what true majesty looks like. This is what the king should be. Okay, maybe like that. The Morphling is also very strong. We got excited about the bear. But Aquaman is powerful. Almost survived. No arrow. They realized a bit too late they could have killed
Dire's
him.
middle tower is
Because he
under
didn't morph.
extraordinary
It's a bit
amount of
difficult, right? With
stress.
that good shift.
Yeah, he has no one to bear right now. Like no summon.
Shenanigans like Necronomicon with a trowel boost try to join in and backdoor. Because you can't backdoor because
has been
A true
slain.
laundry player would to get an
There
axe.
is
Guys,
certain to be
distract them in bottom lane. I'll send my bear.
get axe, and then axe travel, and you travel to Necronomicon units, or to Legion with Glimmer Cape.
Distract them and I'll get the Rex.
I see you watch Emerald Bulldog as well.
Yeah, of course. It's fun. It's part of the game.
But
Live with
Ladies
it.
and gentlemen,
What is?
Dire's
Learn with axe.
I know. I'm not being sarcastic. I like the act. I think it's a good idea. Are you kidding me? I actually think it's a really good idea. Do you not like it?
It seems like I don't understand you.
We have 2 more days. It's okay.
Can't tell when you're sarcastic.
The key is always. Stampede done. Oh, sorry, the Agonim's gonna be the next time by Centaur. A way to deal with the bear, right? Damagers just need something.
Yeah, the axe on the Shadow Demon is great.
What is it? What are you breaking this game?
Just having 3 charges for the limit, right?
Fair enough. Okay, this is the last ditch.
You're breaking the bear.
Breaking the bear. Actually, you do break the bear.
Allies disappear.
But the bear's breaking your
Dire's
racks.
top barracks
Okay, can you take it?
Have Glyph and
They have Glyph. They knew this. That's why they go from behind. The fake back. Tackle is the play. He's over the Shadow Demon. But they actually got the ball. Stopping the Morph. And they maul him. They kill him. Morph is down. And this means the racks are now exposed. He has to buy back, but he thinks, how long did he beat? You're not cooking up. You're not beating water, my friend. And now Geek Fam, realizing they just lost Mega Creep. This game has just turned 10 times tougher. That was your last bastion of defense. Who cares if you're losing the spin? Who cares if you lose the Zumi? They took the Mega Creeps. It is okay.
bear is dead.
The bear is dead. They should. You can't lose everyone.
Double kill.
I mean, you should if you lose everyone. You lost 2 people kind of for free.
Yep, they just need to reset. Wait for Rosh. Oh, his Rosh
Dire's
already
middle
up.
tower
Rush
is
is up.
under attack.
Or not.
Yeah. 50 seconds.
Okay. pushes up. If it comes with Ags, that would be ideal, right?
Yeah, just the Bane saving that fight or winning the Radiant team that fight. It's a very, very good initiation.
Yeah, CML thing has been on point this whole game. There's been multiple great Fiend scripts.
And because the Shadow, I think it was also because the Shadow, he kind of got caught by the duel.
Yes.
He wanted, if he didn't get caught, he would have been able to save the ball.
Yep. People say Bane is easy to play. Just point and click. And position yourself like CML, my friend.
But who says Bane is easy to play? Bane is
a lot of
the hardest supports to play.
A lot of 2K players. It's just point and click. You don't have no skill shots. That's what Dota's about. Pudge is the hardest.
Point and click. You need to know where you should stand.
What, Raven? Can you surprise him?
Who you have to grip.
No.
Who to cast your Nightmare, when to use your Nightmare.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I agree. I just heard this a lot by lower players.
Actually, people who think Bane is easy.
Yeah. You have to click your stunts. No. Actually,
so according to them, the only hard heroes are the heroes that need skill shot.
Like Pudge, Mirana, yeah. Why do you think those are played in ranks so often? People think they're really good when they hit a hook.
Even when they lose the...
Clearly, because they keep... Okay, what is Roshan coming with? See? Oh, oof, that zombie just tanked the refresh. Still an extra bear, so that's still useful. I don't know they'll defend this. Okay, he went for the tombstone, he realized it. That's a great savage roll. Can they destroy the tombstone? Okay, they can. No! It's over in last second. Tombstone's still alive. Bog is not. That tombstone is lasting forever. The tombstone and the fiends. Oh, they actually just talked to the poor druid. He can't fight. Because you deal. How do they... What was the thing that stopped? Was it? Just stops the series. I don't know if you can fuck this back. You really don't have bears. They have a beautiful arrow though. And it's time for the team to do what the bear couldn't. It's time for them to kill the morph. Night up the undying. Screw your stupid healing. The morphling away for the Wayforest Cup. Overwhelming odds. Overwhelmed by the power of the remaining heroes destroyed. They saw the bear. He actually back. And here it's poor what? Poison touch is gonna help him. That is GG. Morph has buyback. You may kill my bear, but you may not die. Oh no, wow, this is great. That fully comes back, take refresh a shard, and now you have a new bear. There you go. That's the way to play. Oh, they didn't give him the refresh.
As good as Neil.
Oh, and he also gave him all the items to reload. Very smart.
Oh, before he died, right?
Yeah. No, when... Actually, yeah, I'm not sure.
So you can give it after you...
I'm not sure. Point. Must have been before. Oh, he might have dropped him?
Are you allowed to?
Maybe he dropped him in base?
Ordinary amount of stress.
I'll port it back to base. I actually don't know what happened.
You don't need to know. All you need to know now is
one last ditch attempt, huh? Let's not discount GEEK Fam yet. How many times this happened? The team will come back. GEEK Fam might still be able to defend. Not like that. Not with that arrow. That arrow just sent it to the end. If they kill Carl here, this is over. With the help of the disruption. It's not going to be enough for Carl. Second bear. That's what we already... Okay. Here's Carl doing his best, like creating chaos. He's trying to stop the enemy team from pushing his structures down. But the enemy team is unwavering. The Fiend script is always solid. And Carl, you might want to play, but we are not going to let you. 2 minutes of the timeout. GEEK Fam won't be losing the morph and the Carl with this. The GG's being forced out of them. The push strat, the all-in works. The pocket strat was successful, and ADROIT is exactly 41 minutes in.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun.